everybody, I'm Funzyr, and today we're going to start cooking with funzyr. I've got my son here, and we thought we'd start it out simply. We're going to make some guacamole. So let me introduce you to our different ingredients that we have. We've got about 3 avocados. I've got the last one here that I'm going to have to cut up. We've got minced garlic. We've got about 2 plum tomatoes, a half a yellow onion, 2 jalapeno peppers. We've got some lime juice. And I personally prefer to use the dried cilantro because it's not quite as strong as the fresh stuff. So I'm just going to show everybody real quick how we cut the avocado. We're going to try to cut sideways right along the center if we can. And then we're just going to roll the knife around. What happens is there's a big seed in the middle and it's very hard to cut through. So the simplest, safest way to do this, most people take a knife, chop it into there, and then pull it out. But really the safest way to get the seed out is to take your spoon and just scoop around it. We're going to scoop this brown out also while we're at it. Just set those aside. And then we're going to take our knife and we're going to gently score this down to the skin. And then crossways so that we can scoop it out easily. We'll get to that in a second. We're just going to slice this one real quick. You can hear him, he's having a little bit of a couple of the avocados they had today weren't ripe, so they're a little bit hard. But here we go. So we've got this sliced up. If we just turn it inside out, all the flesh will pretty much fall out for us. And that's the base of a guacamole right there. So we're going to throw all this in here. We're going to try to mush it up a little bit. It'll get easier to work with as you continue to work with it. They can be a little bit hard when they're not quite ripe. So that's how you do an avocado. So let's wipe my hands and we'll move on. Next, we're going to add some minced garlic. You can never have too much garlic. After that, we're going to add the lime juice. The lime juice adds flavor, and it also helps to preserve the avocado so it doesn't oxidize as fast. We're going to do about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of the lime juice. And then we're going to throw in our dried cilantro and give it a chance to soak up that liquid. So we're going to go for about a half a tablespoon to 3/4 of a tablespoon. And we're going to give this a good mix. May I take over for a moment? So we're just going to take this fork and we're going to squish some of these harder pieces. And the goal is to get them all to start to get a little bit mushy. Once they get mushy, we're going to add our other ingredients, add our other vegetables. These are really hard though. So what we'll do is, give me a moment, we will grab our blender out and we're going to cheat. So what we're going to do, plug it in, and we'll throw it in here, and then we'll be able to just turn this on and it'll mush everything up for us. So this is a way to get it to mush down for you if it doesn't want to work with you. So we can just throw this together, flip that down, and turn it on. This is going to get a little bit loud, and I apologize. So here we have, as you can see, we have it chopped up into little pieces. So we're just going to go ahead and scoop that out, please. Careful on the edge there. So we just about got it all out. Okay. So that is how we cheat. Now we're going to add all of our tomatoes and our onion and our jalapenos that we've taken the seeds out of. And we're just going to add it all in. Get all that in there. And we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. A little salt and a little pepper. And that's really it, everybody.
Lime juice?
We did the lime juice. Remember? So that's really it, everybody. That is how you make a guacamole. So all we need to do now is we're going to let this sit in our refrigerator for about a half an hour. Give it another stir. And then we can eat it. So thank you all for joining me for this episode of Cooking with Funzyr. And I hope you all enjoy this recipe. Thank you.